Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 10th of November, 2024, the first of a 6-day streak of streaming days for me this week. I do not have any full days off this week in the middle like I did last week, but there will be a little bit of time off. I'll talk about that in a sec. Great streaming day. So I returned for a fun week of great variety. Just listen. This week, we're going to have likely a concluding playthrough. We're going to have 2 new playthroughs starting up. We got a brand new politics show. We got all kinds of fun stuff happening. I'm incredibly excited for this week. It's going to be a good one. And I discussed all of that in detail on today's episode of the Level 1 podcast. So if you didn't see the podcast yet, I strongly recommend you check it out on this channel. One of the major topics that was discussed on the show, my overall thoughts on if I think the PS5 Pro is worth the price tag or not. What I did is I actually did a highlight clip that I broke out. I want to say it's under 10 minutes long, and it basically discusses the pros, cons, and my overall thoughts, and if I think it's worth it, and I'm going to make that a video overnight. So for those who don't want to watch all the coverage and don't want to watch all kinds of stuff, you just want to watch that, you can. But, I mean, I made a lot of coverage of it back on Friday if you want to check that out as well, and thanks to those who did. Then on the first stream, we jumped into more Life is Strange Double Exposure. I thought I might beat it today, but this game is way longer than I was led to believe. Basically, we finished all of Chapter 4, we beat all of Chapter 3, started Chapter 4. The plot, once again, went crazy, over the top, interesting, but also had some cringe today. And I'm sad to say, I feel like the game, if it didn't have this 35 minutes of cringe that they put in there with, like, Max is, like, basically drinking and flirting with people at a bar, and it has nothing, honestly, to do with the story. It's put in there. They definitely wanted to have a segment that they're like, oh, everyone's, liberal and everyone's bi and everyone wants to mac it to each other. And it really felt like that. Like every character somehow likes another character and is talking about smash or pass and stuff. It's like, what? What is this doing in this game where people are dying and there's supernatural powers? We got to talk about this stuff. It is out of place, but you could tell they wanted to wedge it in. But overall, I still really liked the game. By the time that the stream had ended, I really liked where the story had gone. And I'm looking forward to seeing where it all ended. There was another huge twist today that I wasn't expecting. So I'm curious to see how it all ends when we play it again. You might say, well, when are we playing it again? I actually don't know, because I had already kind of scheduled my whole streaming week, and now we need another stream to beat it. So we'll talk about that later in the week. Perhaps it'll be like the daytime stream on like Thursday or Friday or something like that. Okay? Anyway, so that was a great stream. And then on the late stream tonight, it was more Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Essentially, all I did tonight is I completed the daily challenges that I could. I couldn't do all of them because one of them, oddly enough, was destroy 5 score streaks. And I'm like, score streaks? Well, score streaks are turrets. No one uses those. RCXDs, insanely rare and very hard to destroy, right? Like, you're thinking in your head, what could you destroy? The only thing you could destroy is maybe the UAV, and even that's not used as often in this game. And I was like, well, the other part of it was I wanted to level up a handgun. And to do that, I can't have a secondary that's a rocket launcher to take out the UAV. So basically, I kind of didn't do all the challenges tonight. I didn't really care. Spent all night using this handgun. It's the GS, whatever it's called. And I got it up to level 23. I need to get it to 31 in order to get it akimbo. So next stream, I'll probably get it akimbo, do some akimbo gameplay, and then move on to something else. Maybe it's sniping or something else. But that's the good thing about a good Call of Duty, is that there's so many ways to play it and so much to unlock that there's always something to do. You never really get bored or stagnant, and I like that about this game. And it was a great time, and all we'll just say all day long, support, great. We hit the goals again all day long. I believe we're now up to 58 straight streams. It's either 58 or 59. I'm trying to remember. I think I might have accidentally miscounted. You know what I'll do? I will check the videos, because I think we were supposed to be hitting 58, and we did. But then I accidentally upped it to 59 as well. I'll double check that. I'll check the video and see if I miscalculated. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the night we were at 57, so we should be at 58. But anyway, we did it again. Hit all the goals. Had a great time. Thank you all. All right, now tomorrow, Monday, is a little bit of a different day for 2 reasons. Number one, the first stream will be the conclusion of DSP versus the Internet. 90 episodes spanning almost 2 years of this Clips React show, but it's time to retire it. So thank you all to everyone who has been a part of this show over the last 2 years. Tomorrow is the final show. We give it a send-off. Then the React channel will be a place where I'm going to highlight clips from my political show that I'm doing once a week. And then it's going to become a long-form React show as well. But we're going to plan that in the coming weeks, okay? Tomorrow night on the late stream, it is the premiere of my third ever run in Bloodborne on DSPGaming. We're going to be doing it this time on the PS5 Pro with the PS4 boost mode, so the visuals will be slightly better than the other playthroughs that I've done. But I haven't played this in a long time, and I'm actually excited to do the parry system. I think the game is very fun when you're parrying constantly. So we'll see how it goes. It should be a fun night starting up Bloodborne. And by the way, we did a poll this morning on the community tab of the channel. Hey, what's the thing you want to see most this week? Most people voted for Bloodborne. So there you go. It's going to be exciting. Okay? So that's tomorrow, everyone. Now, later in the week, there will be a day when I'm not doing a day stream, and that's Wednesday. But outside of that, I'm here all day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday, and a late stream on Wednesday. So lots of streams coming up this week for you to enjoy. Thank you all. Everyone, please have a good evening. See you all in the morning for a fun podcast and the final react show ever. I will see you then. Have a good night. Ciao.